Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been a while. It's been a good while. I wanted to start bringing these videos up again because there's been a lot of gaming news and a lot of change and shift in how the marketing works now. And kind of it is, once I saw some of the games lately, like the one that really irked me the most is Diablo Immortal. I know that at the end of the day it's a free-to-play game, and then you don't ever have to spend money in it. You can just play and enjoy a Diablo game. And in reality, that is the case. You don't have to spend money. If you're a min-maxer, technically you don't have to spend money, but you do have to spend a lot of time. It's just a little ridiculous, you know? But in the same wake of things, Blizzard announcing that Overwatch 2 will become a live service, moving away from loot boxes. It will have a season pass system, and it'll have a season system. That lasts 9 weeks, we get a certain amount of heroes, a new map, and 30 plus new skins. Hopefully they keep to this, because they did sort of abandon Overwatch for a while. Granted, it was to work on Overwatch 2, so it's not too bad of a thing, but we'll definitely see how they handle the game. And hopefully it doesn't become another situation where they supported the game for a good amount of time, you were getting a good amount of content, and then all of a sudden they sort of drop it, right? So I guess we'll see how that goes. Diablo IV was also announced, and was an incredible reveal. The gameplay looks amazing, developer interviews were really well done. As far as Diablo IV looks, from what we've been shown, it looks amazing. And I definitely will think would be one of the top games of the time when it comes out. Hopefully, we'll see how they handle monetization, and we don't know the price tag of the game. Hopefully it's also not a game that's starting to go towards the $70 range. That is a little concerning. I know it's only $10 more, technically speaking, and it's not exactly like a, going to $80, but it is leading to that kind of thing. It's like, do I really want to spend $80 on a video game? That's a little iffy. That's the price of, day one release and a season pass purchase, but now it's just for the base game is a little odd. I know games are becoming more and more expensive as we broaden the horizons of game engines, graphical fidelity, and the amount of talent needed on a team in order to produce a video game. So there are reasons to it that are understandable when you really dig into the reason, but it is still a little concerning, along with everything that goes with it. So being pro-consumer is something I want to help bring back, like how Total Biscuit used to be pro-consumer. I'm hoping I can be part of it a little bit to hopefully shed some light into the situation, Well, with those games announced as well, we saw the announcement of Starfield from Bethesda. The reason why I say that so skeptically is because I'm not sure how to feel about this game. Hopefully, because Microsoft owns Bethesda Game Studios, I'm not sure how much influence they have in the game, or if they have any, and how much Todd had an influence in this, if any. We'll see. From what we saw, the trailer looked to be a little laggy, but the concept is an incredible one. Hundreds of planets, if not thousands. I don't remember how much they said off the top of my head, but the fact of even if it has 100 planets that you can visit, that's an incredible amount, and if every one of them is unique, even just on 100 planets, I mean, heck, honestly, if the game has a large enough map, and there's only 20 planets that are unique, that's still an incredible amount of things to run around. Hopefully they spread enough things around to do on them to make it worthwhile, and it's not just a really large open walking sim. We'll definitely see how that goes, because Bethesda's had a track record, along with Todd Howard, of announcing things that are nowhere near what they say, much like Peter Molyneux and what he used to do with gaming. It's a little concerning, but hopefully with Microsoft having some involvement, hopefully some. Again, I have no idea how much involvement they have, if any, even right now, because we have honestly no idea what goes on in the corporate level. Hopefully it's a good game. The idea and the concept is an amazing one, and I do wish for a good Bethesda game to come about again. Along with these games, we saw Warhammer DarkTide, one of the 40k series Left 4 Dead style games. There's been a few over the years, that are sort of kind of similar, but this is coming from the developers who made Vermintide, which is an incredible game. So that having those two games as the predecessors to Warhammer DarkTide, I'm very excited for this. I've always loved the 40k series and the medieval high fantasy series. Warhammer has been an amazing series that I've enjoyed as a whole. There's never really been a part of it that I dislike, other than maybe just the extremely large, vast amount of lore that the game has, and the series as a whole, because trying to get caught up with all of it, it's a journey. It's a very large journey, that is for sure. With all of these games, I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that we'll see a return to games coming to trying again. I want to say trying, but there's been plenty of games in the past that have been trying, but AAA games have had a very rocky last few years. Especially with Battlefield 2042 coming off the wake of things, and then that was supposed to be a major title. Every game since then has been a little iffy since then too. I mean, Diablo Immortal coming out right after it being another major AAA title. Again, it's a mobile one, so I kind of took it with a grain of salt. I'm just really hoping that a lot of these game tactics and sort of this misrepresentation sort of stops, and I kind of want to hopefully be a voice to bring about that again. Like I said, I want to bring back what Total Biscuit used to do. I know I won't be perfect to it. I know I'm not going to be 100% of what he even had. I just want to hopefully bring a little bit back. Because I do feel like, as someone who consumes this media as a whole for this long and how much I've put into it of my life, I'm just hoping I can maybe bring about some light. And I just want to keep things positive for everybody. Especially with all the strange things going on in video games lately, and all of the really rocky games. So hopefully we'll see. Anyway, this is just a short video, and I wanted to say mostly my return to YouTube, but kind of give a little bit of my opinion real quick to let you have an idea. The next video will definitely be more in-depth, and I will be giving a much lengthier video. It'll probably be around the half-hour mark. Maybe that's a bit long, but I definitely want to give my honest opinion and what I think about some of the games that were announced and other things like that, and the state of play of how as a whole. Anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.